Everyone, now it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month if you didn't know, and on Saturday, October 6th, tomorrow, the 11th annual Strides for the Cure 2K and 5K event takes place, and joining me are the founders and coordinators of that event, Jude and Donna Baker, two good friends of the KUM News team here, and we welcome them back to our Harmon studios. Half a day to both of you.
Half a day.
Half a day. Thank you, Jason.
Okay, so we'll get into the semantics of exactly what the race is, how it came about, where you can register and everything. The most obvious question I have is, the weather hasn't exactly been pristine lately. How is that going to affect your event? Because you guys have been putting so much effort into this. If the sky opens up tomorrow, can we still show up?
Rain or shine, I think we did one year, we were in condition 2, and we still did the race.
Yes.
So rain or shine, it's Guam.
Yes.
And
If you wait for good weather, you could be waiting for a very long time.
Well, and that is a perfect segue to the testament of why the two of you have put this very worthwhile event together, because you both personify the fight for cancer and advocating our community to do that. So tell us how this event all came to be.
When we were receiving cancer treatment, we had a lot of support from the people in Guam. And my doctor asked me, she goes, "You're 32 years old." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh," and she goes, you have breast cancer." I said, "Oh, you know, I know some classmates that have had cancer." And she goes, "You should know no one that has cancer." She goes, "How many people are in Guam?" And I said, 160,000 people. She goes, "You've got a problem. You've got a really big problem in Guam." And I said, "I can count on 2 hands the number of people in the academy, just in my school alone, that have had cancer." And so Jude and I realized it's important. We need to do something to get the word out to reduce Guam's chance of getting cancer. We need to reduce our risk. We need to reduce the amount of cancer that is on this island.
Now, I thought it was also very poignant how just a few moments ago you said when we were going through cancer treatment. And I know, Jude, you've joined us here when Sonia Artero was doing the show.
Yeah,
and both of you, the story about Donna, your fight against cancer is very well chronicled. You both have embraced the fact that you both went through that together. You speak collectively in the same person and everything. So talk about what it's meant for you to support your wife and your life partner, and then to put this event together with her.
Well, I'm not alone, in having a loved one. My wife, there are many other, husbands and wives out there, their spouses going through cancer, or someone in their family, someone in your family that has cancer. And, someone going through cancer needs a stabilizing point. They need someone to gauge off of and to lean on when they need to, and you got to be there for your family, and your spouse especially. And we were diagnosed just after our wedding, and reflecting on it, it could have went 2 ways. It's a lot of pressure, and it's life or death stuff looking you right in the face right at the beginning of your marriage, which is you're supposed to be thinking about kids and where are we going to live and what are we going to do and that kind of stuff. And it'll really either tear up your relationship if you don't have a good foundation, or it'll totally ground you and give you your priorities, and you see very clearly what's important in life. And that's what it did for our relationship. And so I know it's funny because when we hang out with older people and aunties and uncles, they're like, "You guys feel like you've been married a lot longer than you really have." And I credit that to facing, weathering the storm, which we might do tomorrow, but weathering the storm of cancer, early on in our relationship, and it's really made us strong and very much unified us as a team.
And I think it's so amazing how, obviously right there, the both of you, your gazes never leave each other as you're speaking, and the fact that you actually speak collectively that's just an amazing story. So
Donna's mom still teases us about honeymooning. Yeah. We still sit next to each other in the restaurant, and if she
can we get a little kiss from you guys?
Okay. Yeah,
right.
If Donna's mom sits down next to Donna at the table, then she'll look at me and she'll go, oh, okay, excuse me, then she'll move out of the way. It's kind of our joke. Still honeymooning.
So. Yeah, the honeymoon has never ended. Well,
that's right.
And of course, your struggle and your story of triumph has galvanized into the Strides for a Cure event, which gets bigger and better every year. For people who have not seen it, of course, you can go through our archives at KUM.com/YouTube, and you can actually watch the event. It's a really big 5K event. I mean, as far as the participation and the level of preparation and all the design and everything like that. So I mean, explain it for us and everything.
Outrigger really puts on an amazing show. I mean, they go full out, full breakfast. I every year I'm like, it's okay, you guys do so much, and they're like, no, this is what we do. This is our race too. And a lot of people in the community, a lot of groups have taken it upon themselves to really get behind this, because the money does stay on Guam. It goes to the children in Guam. It helps our community on island prevent cancer. We teamed up with the NCD Consortium and also the St. Jude's Hospital to go into the public schools to do these programs to teach children what is cancer, how can you reduce your risk, how to eat healthy, how to exercise every day. And so it really touches home to a lot of people. And the sad thing is, one of the reasons probably why it grows so much is because more and more people are touched with it. And they come out in full force, and so many people. I mean, DFS not only gives money, but they also give their manpower and support, and they basically close down access to their building. Outrigger puts on a huge spread. G4S is out there controlling traffic and stopping. I mean, we have to close part of San Vitores Road, and we take 2 lanes the whole way, because we have over 2,000 people one year across the finish line, and that's a lot of people to handle on.
Yeah, I live right up the hill, and I mean you can hear it there. Yeah, it's sun up and everything.
Yeah.
And it truly is an experience, and it's a big event. It's not just you run 3.8 miles and then come back and then have a cup of water and then you're home. I mean, like you said, it's a community event. It's a chance to learn about what you can do, and it's a chance to network with other people who may be going through what you're going through.
Which is great, because we have teamed up with the Imagine booth over at Keep Abreast, and people are able to put their stories online, and Keep Abreast will take those stories and put the stories national, and take the photographs of Guam and their people's response to their stories and put them online. So we have the Keep Abreast booth going on. We have Cancer Care. Cancer Care is coming down. They're doing their big wave tonight. You'll probably see them out there tonight, and we're going to be out there with them doing Get Your Pink On. But they provide great service to the community, and so they'll be there. And it is a really big event, and sometimes it's like the once a year we kind of get together again. And sometimes I don't see these people all year, and they come up and say, "Here, I'm here for you, Donna."
Outstanding.
And it really touches my heart.
Okay, so now obviously there are other people watching right now in TV land who are motivated and all jazzed about this. So is it too late to register, and can people show up the day of and participate?
Absolutely. Yeah, registration is ongoing today at Hornet up until 8 p.m. and at DNA Evolution until 11 p.m. tonight. And if you just don't have the time to make it today, you can come down on race morning and register right there at Outrigger. So we'll take all comers.
We have amazing gifts. Our goodie bag is just fantastic. It's over a $50 value. You get a goodie bag, a drawstring bag, and a dry fit shirt with our One Step at a Time logo on it, so it's really exciting. You get water bottles, and some of them you have coupons for things. You have Haagen-Dazs ice cream. You have a Kellogg Power,
coupon at DNA Evolution.
Yes, Kellogg Power Bar.
South Seas Company coffee coupon. Yeah, Special K. Kellogg's donated like a nutrition, like a power bar, and the bag alone, it's worth over $50.
The only thing that's missing is a partridge in a pear tree.
Oh, but we have 2 tickets anywhere in Asia. United gave that.
Airlines.
We have Skydive. Skydive gave a jump out of an airplane.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's just amazing. I mean, and people are they keep on calling in to this very last minute saying, we want to give 2 dinners at Ajiichi and all these things, just all these prizes, and people keep on pouring in, and every single time it's because someone in their family has been diagnosed. They know someone who's been diagnosed. And so we have a whole bunch of giveaways, but we have a new system this year, and so we're going to hope it goes a little faster.
Okay.
So.
Yep.
All right, so showtime is
5:15.
5:15, and go time is sharp
6 a.m.
6.
Yeah.
6 a.m. And we have a 2K and a 5K. So a lot of people sit there and go, I can't run a 5K. Don't worry about it, there's a 2K. Right. Anytime you put one step in front of the other, you're making a difference for yourself and the community.
All right, Donna and Jude Baker, thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you for having
Jason.
us.
And we will see you on the flip side of this break. We're back after this.